This week we're over in Osage Beach, Missouri at Parkview Bay Condos. Gonna be working on this upper deck, top floor, suspended deck. It's got some cracks in it. As you can tell, they had some tile on here that's been removed. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in all these joint lines here. There's one in front of that pole and then another over here. And then we got one crack that's pretty good size right here in the middle. So we'll get that repaired. There's one over here that's crisscross. You can see it running east to west, north to south, going that way towards the lakeside. We're gonna go all the way to the edge here, just over the edge. It'll be a bull nose. And let's just stop right there where you can see that white piece of trim. We're gonna go ahead and also repair these areas around the poles. As you can see right here, when they put these poles in, they just recently redid it and tried to do a repair. Didn't really do that great of a job. It's already cracked up, chipping up. We may have to pull that piece here out possibly, and then get that all repaired. Then we're gonna start the overlay. So right now we're set up and ready to grind, and we're gonna get to it. Okay, so Tyler has this one all papered off and ready for the stain. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix up the antique stain. It's gonna just be a gray. I'm gonna spray that on over this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and once it's dry, there's a border here, 7-inch border from this outside lip here. You can probably see the tape right here. And it runs the perimeter down over the sides and then over here in the front. You can probably see it's about 3/4 of an inch wide. So I'll pull that tape and that'll reveal a darker gray there. So that breaks up our border. That dark gray will break up the border and the main body of the deck here in the center. And then what I'll do after that, once I get it cleaned up, I'll go ahead and hand brush the stain on the perimeter. I'm going to spray all of it, but I'm going to come back and actually brush on the perimeter itself a little bit darker so it gets another coat, maybe 2 coats. That way it's a little bit darker than everything else. Other than that, gonna let it sit for the weekend and seal it up on Monday. Everything's cleaned up. Right now we're sealing, just putting our first coat on. This might be a little bit hard to see from some angles just because of the glare, and then you got the shadowing as well. But it's got some really nice marbleization. Tyler's already been back in here and sealed this, so this is what the whole thing's gonna wind up looking like after the second coat of sealer. That's just got one on it now. So with the second coat, we'll have a little bit more shine, but it's kind of hard to tell back here, but he's got all of that sealed, and you can see right here where he stopped. And then right here, there's more shine and more dull here. Of course, I'll shoot one afterwards as well, but just wanted to give you guys an update, see what it looks like before we actually put the rest of the sealer down and before everything gets real shiny and the colors start popping. But it's marbleized real nice. I think it's going to turn out great. All right, we got this one in Parkview Bay Condos, Osage Beach, finished up. So the border is about 7 inches. We just wanted it to be a little bit darker, so a very subtle transition from the border to the main body of the work here. In the center, just a solid surface. That is the only seam that we have in this design besides the natural joint lines that they have in place. But it's a very, very change between the two. Of course, a really dark grout line. If you guys are watching this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel if you like the work. If you like this video, you like this job, hit that thumbs up below the video here. And there's a couple of links in the description below the video as well. If you need some more information, to go to my website and social media. And if you got any questions about anything on this project, just leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you. Other than that, see you guys on the next project.